progress. Hare Krishna. Jaya Jaya Shri Caitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Jaya Jaya Shri Caitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda, Jaya Jaya Shri Caitanya, Jaya Nityananda, Jaya Advaita Chandra, Jaya Gaura Bhakta Vrinda. We continue reading from Caitanya Caritamrta Adi-Lila, chapter 7. We are hearing about the glories of the Panchatattva. And text 8. Rasadi Vilasi Vraja Lana Nagara Arayata Sabadeka Tanra Parikara. Translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Lord Shri Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is the supreme enjoyer in the rasa dance. He is the leader of the damsels of Raj, and all others are simply his associates. The words Rasadi Vilasi, the enjoyer of the rasa dance, is very important. The rasa dance can be enjoyed only by Shri Krishna because he is the supreme leader and chief of the damsels of Vrindavan. All others are his devotees and associates. Although no one can compare with Shri Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, there are many unscrupulous rascals who imitate the rasa dance of Shri Krishna. They are Mayavadis and people should be wary of them. The rasa dance can be performed only by Shri Krishna and no one else. So it's only Lord Krishna who can do rasa dance. We are not Krishna. We see many people, they imitate. They imitate and they pretend, oh, I'm Krishna, and but all that we should not, we should stay away from these things. Only Krishna, he is the supreme enjoyer. Krishna is Ras Bihari. Krishna's mood. Krishna's mood is the mood of enjoyment. And we may say only why Krishna is the mood of enjoyment. I also want to enjoy. What do you mean only Krishna's mood is enjoyment? I need to enjoy also. Well, that's the reason we are here in the material world. So Krishna is not saying you don't enjoy. He's saying you enjoy with me. And we are like, why shall I enjoy with you? I'm God myself. I will make my own group of people. And I will, make my own pastime or make my own situation with them. And I will enjoy with them. Well, that's our material life. And that's what we need to give up. And so the more we hear and chant, because we don't know how to give up. When people tell me, oh, you have to give up this, I get very nervous and anxiety. Oh my God, what I have to do? Give up, I don't know how to give up anything. But just continue to hear and chant. That's all. That's all we need to do. Continue hearing and chanting and everything will happen. So he's the leaders of the damsels of Raj and all others are simply his associates. So we can say, oh, the gopis, aren't they enjoying? Yes. Why are they enjoying? Because they are seeing Krishna enjoy so much. So they are feeling so happy to see Krishna enjoy so much. And then Krishna says, hey, I'm enjoying, you're dancing with me for my enjoyment, but you're feeling more happy than me. What's happening? How come you are feeling more happy than me? Because you're trying to dance with me for my enjoyment. And to taste that happiness, he comes as the devotee, as Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, because he can't feel that the happiness, the bliss that the devotees are feeling, which he wants to feel. He's God. And he's saying, how come I can't feel this supreme happiness that they are feeling? I want to feel that. And so he's trying to show us the supermost excellent position of love of God. Love of God. Because the devotion, the service is all coming from a place of love. Say Krishna avatirna, Shri Krishna Chaitanya, say parikargana, sange sabadhanya. The self-same Lord Krishna advented himself as Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu with all his eternal associates who are also equally glorious. So when Krishna came, his associates came with him. Now when Lord Chaitanya came, they also came with him. Lord Chaitanya, there are associates who came, the same personalities are there in the Krishna Lila and Chaitanya Lila. Only in Krishna Lila, they may have come as gopis, and in Chaitanya Lila, they came as, say, Swarup Damodar. They came all in male bodies because Lord Chaitanya, he took sannyas. So, Ekale Ishvara Tattva Chaitanya Ishvara Bhakta Bhava Maya Tanra Shuddha Kalevara. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who is the supreme controller, the one personality of Godhead, has ecstatically become a devotee, yet his body is transcendental and not materially tinged. So we have to understand that Lord Chaitanya, he came to this material world 500 years ago, but his body is not material like ours. We are inside a material body. But when he came in his transcendental body. In his transcendental body. There are different tattvas or truths, including Isha Tattva, Jiva Tattva, and Shakti Tattva. Isha Tattva refers to the Supreme Personality of Godhead Vishnu, who is the supreme living force. In the Katha Upanishad, it is said, Nityo Nityanam Chetanas Chetananam. The Supreme Personality of Godhead is the supreme eternal and the supreme living force. The living entities are also eternal and are also living forces, but they are very minute in quantity. Whereas the Supreme Lord is the supreme living force and the supreme eternal. The supreme eternal never accepts a body of a temporary material nature, whereas the living entities were part and parcel of the supreme eternal. Sorry. Sorry about that, are prone to do so. Thus, according to the Vedic mantras, the Supreme Lord is the Supreme Master of innumerable living entities. So we are parts and parcels of God. We are his parts and parcels. So Krishna, he is eternal. And we are also eternal. He is the supreme living force, and we also have living force, but we are not the supreme. That we have to understand. As the sparks of a fire, they are not equal to the complete fire. So we are like the sparks of fire. And when we come to this material world, we have to take a material body. But when Krishna comes, then he does not take up a material body. He does not need to. So we are the sparks and we get covered by Maya. We start thinking, oh, I want to enjoy this material nature. And because of that, we are given this material body. But Krishna, he doesn't want to enjoy the material nature. He has nothing to do with material nature. He is full bliss with himself. He's always in the spiritual world. He's enjoying with his internal bliss, internal energy. So this is a little longer purport. We'll stop here for today, if that's all right. We'll continue with it tomorrow.
Okay.
Thank you so much for listening and enjoying. Chaitanya Caritamrta ki jai, Shilpa Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Hare Krishna.